Happy Friday, guys. Those of you who are new to the channel, trying something a little bit different here. Um, when you're in quarantine, you get kind of bored. And so my way to combat the boredom is actually, what's up, guys? Let's come up with a whole new identity. Something that'll not only help me work on my game, but kind of break the mundane attitude that because I'm in a little bit of a poker slump, So figured I'd change things up a bit, just a wee bit. Yeah, they're both on. Hello, babe.
Hello.
Say hi to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
So yeah, just testing it out.
Ready for some chicken?
Yes, I'm ready for some chicken. Seeing if the stream can handle 2 games. I'm not sure it can, so I may have to bump out of 1. I've done pretty well in this one. Nobody really knows me in the Diamond Union, so I've kind of just been myself. But in this one, I have been extra aggressive. So much to the fact that it cost me in a couple pots. Yeah, so I had big hands and they got cracked because nobody believed me.
I still don't understand why that means that people think you should call us shitty hands.
Well, my thinking is, as I've put on this facade, I've been extra more aggressive. This video would have been a lot more fun a few minutes ago because I had a 35k stack.
Yeah.
But within the course of a few hands, what do you know? It just all goes kaput. So I have these huge hands, like ace, king, aces, queens. I pretty much lose all of them. I was joking a little bit earlier that best hand I saw at one point was 9-8. Got somebody to fold a big blind. But the main reason I wanted to test out the whole aggro thing is because I like putting myself in situations where I have to think. Yeah, sure. So, I mean, normally, if I was Justin, I would probably flat this. However, since I'm not Justin today, I'm actually going to 3-bet a little bit larger, make it 4,400. I know Krusty. The thing is, these players know me too, so I have to switch it up. My story is that I'm a guy from the West Coast that likes to play cards. He's basically gone all in. And see, here's the thing. When you're an aggro player, you're going to be naturally forced to make tougher decisions. This is a tough decision. I'm going to lay this down, though. It's a little bit earlier in the tournament. I mean, a little bit later in the tournament. We're not quite on the money yet.
You want both tonight, or do you want to do...
Both what? Huh? We could do chicken one night and ribs the other. So my mom actually came by.
Can we just do half chicken, half ribs?
Mama Trip Set. Yeah, we could do half chicken, half ribs. Mama Trip Set came by. Why is that up, though? I just realized, my YouTube is up in the background. It should actually be something different. Hang tight. What is scene 2? Yeah, scene 2, the other image should be on there. It's really weird. Yeah, that's on there. Scene 4 that I was doing? Scene 3? Not scene 3. Scene 2. Oh well, no big deal. Back to our regularly scheduled program. I'm going to fold this one too. Make sure you go to the page. As a matter of fact, well, if you're seeing this, chances are you're on the page. Not sure if anybody's actually watching this. And this video would have been awesomer like a few minutes ago. At 35k, and then it all went south. I had aces, I had queens, I had jacks. I think it still has the ability to be awesome. Still have 30 blinds left. Of course, you can't be as aggro when you only have 30 blinds left. Like, for instance, yes, I'm going to raise this button. But normally I would raise this button to, like, 2k. Whatever. I'll raise it to... So 4x would be 2k. Yep. We'll make it 2k. Because I do have that button. Aggro players love a good button.
You want to roll?
No, thank you. No roll for me. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a zaddy call. I don't know, Krusty Socks may decide to get frisky.
Alright, so there's more ribs than chicken for tomorrow.
More ribs and chicken?
Yeah, but they're pretty well even out between the 2 days.
That's a pretty blank flop.
And this is lunch tomorrow because you're making dinner tomorrow. Right?
I don't think he's very strong here. Krusty Socks is kind of taking my whole ability away. I might have to go back to Justin for a little bit and just grind. Suddenly... Oh yeah, you want to know how I lost like a decent amount of my stack? Ace King against Ace King runs out flush for the other guy. So can't really complain. I'm running pretty well today. Phil IV was doing a really good job of like garnering chips earlier.
Yeah.
He is up 300 at 1-2. He is up about 150 at whatchamacallit. Let's just go for a min raise. Jay Meyer's coming to get me now. So I know Jay Meyer is super aggressive. His sizing is a little weird. He bets 13. I have the equity to call here, I believe. It's very close. Plus, if I hit my card, I know I'm going to get his stack. My man does not want to think. Just wants to shove it all in there. Make the decision on me. Well, as you can see, I don't have a pair. I am not going to go all in on a gutter ball. So I'm going to have to pick my spots a little bit better, I guess. So little secret out there for anybody that plays, the high card's always on the left side in Poker Pros. So if the 6 was indeed his high card, he probably just had the 6. I mean, maybe he has the deuce, but that is a good card for Phil Ivey. He has the duckety deuce. Now catch in the big blind or princess. Catch leads out here, he might actually have the deuce. At which point I'm going to have to make a decision. This is pretty much as strong of a hand as I'm going to have here. Let's rip it. All right. Phil Ivey wins. Which means Phil Ivey can continue his aggro game. Downsizing now. Phil Ivey has no off button. Now, obviously, I'm playing a little bit more extreme, but I'm trying to prove a point. I think the point I'm trying to prove is that I'm really bored during quarantine. But the point I'm trying to prove is that sometimes we do need to step outside the box, play a little bit more aggressive than we're used to. Now, I don't recommend going and raising like 8-5 or queen 3 in this case. Like, I'm going to make some smart decisions. I trust my post-flop ability enough to act aggressively before the flop, make bets if I think my opponents are weak. I mean, that's how I ran my stack all the way up to 40K. But of course, shit happens, and shit happens. Just checking out what the standings are looking like. How many people are left? Still 16 people left. I am way below the average stack. I am going to have to be a little bit more careful. I'm going to start just playing more hands in position. So you actually missed the really cool part of the video, which sucks. But been short stacked before. Hopefully my image carries me as we get later in this tournament, and I get it in good, and I built up enough distrust equity to get some calls that I shouldn't. I think that's happened already. Do some more trolling. This is fun. Is it always like this? And also, like, I'm fronting like it's my first day in the club. No one knows who I am. I probably will keep Phil Ivey alive for at least a little bit. Hey, babe. Could you add for Kelly $10? Could you add $10 for Kelly? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. So this is how I guess poker players deal within the quarantine life. Hot Mama has not seen me play yet, or has she? I'm not sure how many hands she. All right, I got a walk. Look at that. $10. Gonna do the Robbie. The old champ. And you know, I'm okay if I get blown off hands. I'm okay. I'm very much okay with taking this matchup. I think I can just continue with a lot of my range here. Let's see. That is how you play poker on the button. And now I have my real favorite hand. I made a joke this morning to Rob, or I'm sorry, not Princess, that my favorite hand, I named it after my dog, King 4. Here, King 4. Here, King 4. Let's see what Meyer does here. Meyer folds. Good flop for me. At the 8, a little bit of backdoor equity. I will continue stabby, stabby, stabbing. I think half pot's enough to get this done. And okay, so Tank calls. Tank is one of the tighter players at the table. I do respect that. There are a lot of cards on the turn that can help me. That is a good one. I feel like I should fire again.
Want to sit over with you?
Yeah, sure. Just going through some analysis. Just saying that Tank's pretty tight. So I have 8-5. I just turned a gutter. I have a pair. There's a lot that can help me here. And he just jams. He just decides to jam. And that's fine. I'm going to get plays like that. I'm going to have people play back at me.
Go outside, okay?
Ooh, going outside.
Yeah.
He's definitely got a queen. He might even have better than a queen. He might have pocket 4s. Or something sick. Something that he feels very good about going all in against me. I know he's not going to just ship it for no reason. Not one of those guys. Alright, so we'll never take the foot completely off the gas, but this is a point where I'm going to take it a little bit off the gas. By the way, this is sort of important to me because I know, like, even though, like, the money is definitely secondary, but these tournaments are part of a month-long series that's running in this particular club, where the winners pretty much share a prize pool. My main thing is I'm trying not to get trapped in a huge pot. As a more aggressive player, you do have to be a little bit on your toes. I just check the standings and what?
Do you mind if I watch Trebek?
Yeah. No, it's fine. just getting a little bit more aggro on the button. I don't think Princess has a lot of fours in this range here. I am gonna check. We got some showdown value with ace high. I'm not really beating anything at this point except for King Jack. Chop. Good run out. I could have stolen that one. Next time.
You got a choice between Buffalo Franks and regular Franks.
Ooh, we'll go with Buffalo Franks.
There's another bottle in there, but I prefer to save it for when we do buffalo chicken dip.
We've had a difficult relationship with law enforcement for many years. The man provoked me. I could have done much worse.
I'm sure you could have. If I wasn't there watching, you probably would have killed that man. Would you bet him? See, that's just crap.
So I'm even springing the trap on some of my closer friends in the group.
Mm-hmm.
I felt, they just asked, how is Justin so high? Justin Math does wonders. And Tim's like, he plays every day.
Who said that?
And Tim says he plays every day with our money. And it's like, I haven't played in every tourney, just this past week, except for tonight. Which is obviously a lie.
Did you reveal your secret identity?
No. That's why I'm broadcasting live on YouTube with like the card showing. I'm gonna show them this video after. Well, geez. Blind, of course I'm gonna defend. I don't mind if I do. Good enough. I figured the 4 was good. Probably dangerous to let him try to catch up there, but I didn't want to donk into him and like risk him going all in there.
This is the sauce for the ribs.
The sauce. Yes, this is do not try this at home poker. I do not recommend this to anybody. I just know that the big blind is, wow. Big blind snap calls. I get called all 3 ways. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, I did flop a 3. Anytime I flop a little bit of equity. Now, if he ships it, I do have a decision here. Oh, no. I'll show the 3 just to be a dick. And with that said, looks like we're going to break. I will be right back. Somehow still have chips. Even after all the debacles. Like seriously, 5 straight hands where I have premium hands. I've built this reputation as like a massive a massive reputation as this super aggro guy. And I get 5 straight premium hands cracked, including ace king against ace king.
I mean, that one's not going to end any differently. But I hear about the other ones.
Himalayas. We can visit the Dolly Mom.
I am so bored, Nikki.
Alright, I gotta go to the store. I want to get Eddie some True Bloods.
Yes, watching True Blood again.
I love you.
Actually. I think still a break, probably. You're still a break, probably.
Think so?
Yeah, they're not that long. Isn't the break like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
I love you more. And he already loves you. And then eventually, we don't even have to keep him locked up anymore. He could just be in the house with us, you know, kind of like he's
Like a pet.
yeah. Then we could travel with him.
Yeah.
And we could sell his blood, you know, when we need money, and just like live out of backpacks and see the whole world. We just need to expand that.
I ain't never seen snow.
Tibet. We can climb the Himalayas. We can visit the Dalai Lama.
We could visit the Dalai Lama.
I gotta go to the store.
All right, average stack right now, 30K. We're about to go into bleed mode, 400, 800. Doing some, all right, so doing some advanced math. Oh, they're about to be 3-6. Are they about to be 3-6? Did we just play 3-6? Yeah, we just played 3-6. So they're about to be 4-8. Still bleed mode. I do have to be careful. I think in blind on blind situations, I will stab at, I probably will stab at Tank a little bit, since he is one of the tighter players. I do have to be careful now that Princess limped.
Are you? It worked, Mama. It worked. Jesus answered my prayers.
I'm gonna give up this button here. Ooh, yes. Thank you. You see that? I don't know if you guys saw that, but it's hella chicken. Is there barbecue sauce?
I am so proud of you,
Right there.
baby.
I thought you didn't.
Barbecue sauce? Oh, barbecue sauce. Okay, cool. Well, I will save you some.
I forgive you. Get dressed. I'm taking you out to
I took an extra chicken and you did an extra round.
Okay.
How about Grandma's Rosebud's over in Keep Jack? I took my down too.
Here, I left you, I think, a decent amount of sauce, hopefully.
Yeah, that's fine.
Generally, I don't even know if I need sauce with these wings. I love these wings. I don't know if,
Kind of busy right now.
I think I'm guessing the majority of my audience comes from Maryland.
You, Tara, you are so sweet and reliable. I always know what to expect from you. No nasty
Amish market.
That's just because you don't know me very well.
Mmm.
Oh,
Can't get away with a bluff there?
manners are just precious. But they are all
So,
different colors.
I do have an above average hand in position for the most part.
Oh, it won't take a minute to change. Don't you think they should hang down in little scallops like a gingerbread house? It'll be more romantic that way. Like, some hit barn band.
What do you want it to look like? A debutante ball?
Hug your neck. You know
Thanks, Red Hot Sauce.
I'll be right back. Thank you, Sam.
So,
How'd you know what she wanted? My cousin Portia was a deb from Shreveport when she turned 18. Every Belfort woman's been doing it since it started happening before the Revolutionary War. It must be nice to come from such an old family. All families are old, Sam. Don't just keep that a record.
Nappies?
mm-hmm. Nappies for sure. Do the old min raise here. 16. Part of me wants to isolate Catch over there. I figured Catch would call. I do flop a pair. Top pair, decent kicker. I'm going to surprise him a little bit. I'm going to check behind. He does have a lot of bases in his range there.
Your replacement just showed up.
There's a better card from my range and his range.
Bitch, I love you, scandalous whore.
And so we do have similar chip stack.
AS. Get back upstairs. You better walk down them stairs.
All right. Got to tell you, Georgia. I thought
But this
Stabby stab.
you was left.
See what he does.
Hey.
I can't stay long.
Boyfriend,
I could see him coming over the top here
Sure.
if he thinks I'm really weak,
I had something else in mind.
which is also a consideration. Definitely a consideration in terms of leveling.
Sold out. Couldn't enjoy it.
And he folds. I will show the 10.
What? And then I can do my supply only comes out after dark. If you know what I mean.
Damn it. I'm speech tonight.
You got stage fright. I can help you with that. Yeah, no, I can't.
Yo, I'm not going to give these to you.
Can't mess up my clothes.
I love how my mom and my brother is exactly the same as when we used
You know,
to
I don't know if it's like
Remember?
good or bad that I know I have so few YouTube followers that I know probably none of them are watching this right now.
I'm going down to DMV. What's wrong?
I don't know. The one buck wasn't up.
I told you not to suck the heads.
What the Lord did.
Well, hold on. I'll find us a drugstore.
I do have one viewer. No comments so far though. That viewer might be Penne, who's already out, so.
Excuse me. Well, how's the Pepto-Bismol on?
Al 7, right over there.
Hello, you.
No.
I'm sure you've mistaken me.
Catch shelves there. I don't know what I do.
Yeah. I'm needing up front now.
No, I know your face. Don't run away from me. Hey! You took advantage of my mom. Don't touch me.
This is wet enough for where it might be a problem.
Fake line, bitch. Call the police. Go ahead. Tell them how you charged me $800 to spit in my face and poison me. You know what? I'll call myself.
Wait.
What was in that shit you gave me? That snake juice.
It protects syrup and a small amount of
Can't tell.
It's perfectly safe.
Wow.
Give my guts out. I hallucinated stabbing a little girl. What the fuck kind of person are you?
Look, I got a son in prison. Another one in Iraq. I got a daughter with diabetes and 3 grandbabies I gotta take care of. I do what I have to for my family.
I'm shifting back into tighter Justin mode now.
I actually believed you had fixed me. Oh my God, I'm such a
I'm pretty sure that Krusty Socks
Doesn't mean she can't help you.
is gonna defend.
You saw how it worked for your mama.
Like I said, not scared to play post flop, but
Once she finds out about you, she'll be drinking again.
Maybe she don't have to find out.
don't really want to play out of position here.
Faith's a powerful thing.
You get something for me? Crap.
I know this isn't like Mama's cooking, but it does remind me of home. Because we used to have chicken and ribs every Friday night. I used to look forward to it every week as a young boy going through puberty, sneaking into the bathroom. And you know what I love? I love making you laugh during these times. I'm glad I can make you laugh. And I hope I can make you laugh for years and years and years. As the Felt You Crew brand grows. Speaking of which, got some really good stuff on the site. Ashley and I said it in the beginning, I would never sell anything that I wouldn't use myself. I mean, I probably wouldn't wear the girls' tank tops, but we ordered, what are those things? The poker neck gaiters. They just enacted a law where in Maryland you have to cover your face whenever you're going out. So what better way to cover our faces than in the Felt You Crew paraphernalia? Those neck gaiters, probably the best deal on the site. I'm surprised we actually haven't sold more.
Dead people I wish were still around too.
Jack on the rib. This is only because I've been a little quiet. I'm just gonna bump it up to 2.5. A little under the gun raisage. Yes, I raised under the gun with 6-3 suited. Button calls, that's catch, and we're heads up. That's a really good flop for my range. I mean, really good flop for me, period. Top pair, gutter ball. I think 2.4 is appropriate. Let's see if Catch tries to get cute here. Catch could definitely have an overpair. Wouldn't rule it out. I think if he did shove, I would have to probably call. And of course, show the right one. You know, the thing that makes being an aggressive player easier, when you flop a pair. Any pair, doesn't matter. It's like Antonio Esfandiari said, it is hard to flop a pair and hold them. More often than not, you don't.
It's nice not to have to say anything no more.
It's also a lesson. If you have to rely on cards, you have to get your game better. I have a feeling J. Meyer's going to bet this flop. I'll let him bet this flop. I'll probably fold. And he jams all in. Okay. That's not how you're going to get action from me, buddy. Ooh. Not how you're going to get action from me. Actually, this is a good point, too. It's nothing against J. Meyer's game. I think J. Meyer is, in terms of the tournaments, he's been very consistent. One thing I will say is that there is there's a tendency, like, when you're playing against a really aggro player like me, to just go crazy when you actually have it. But I think in a lot of cases you have to let the aggro player be the aggressor. And of course I fold my big blind like Tripset would, not like Phil Ivey would. I folded Queen 3 in the small blind. Queen 9-3 flop. So sick. So freaking sick. I have no idea why I folded that. I forgot that I was Phil Ivey. Actually, let me take a picture for the thumbnail while I'm thinking about it.
Hey, where you at? I'm at your crib, the door is wide open. This is fucked up as fuck. Call me when you get this message, bitch.
Wow, it's fucked up as fuck. No, I don't want to do that.
Jason fucking Stackhouse, you big mouth motherfucker.
Go all in there. Settings? Is it settings? How does this highlight video work?
Thank you, Renee. Arlene is a lucky lady.
Yeah. Not everybody likes a coon ass like me.
I do. So does Bill.
Oh.
I have nothing against vampires,
Interesting.
you know that. But you're a good girl, Suki. I think you deserve better. If I couldn't.
Part of me wants to raise there, but
It's really not fair to you to laugh at something I can't help.
I'm not that you didn't trust me enough to tell me.
at the end of the day, it's not about the cards.
You were big on that.
Yeah, and you were
Right, babe?
Because you wanted to tell. Oh, does she know that? Or the fact that you can turn into a dog?
It's none of our business. You know what? I didn't tell you because I knew this is how you'd react. You're right.
What do I check?
You trust my instincts and they were dead on.
Spanish? Ew, I don't want to exit.
I think she's my favorite girl you ever dated. You need her. It's kind of embarrassing.
I will raise from middle position. I'll do a little min raise.
The only reason I went there was because there was a band playing that I liked. You're a brave motherfucker going instant, baby. That's as much of losers wearing black. Amy and I could tell just by looking at each other.
Stream settings.
From one pretty simple led to another.
Details. I do flop a jack.
Oh, God. I want to be you. So this it? She the one's going to take Jason Stackhouse on the mother for good? I don't know. Know what you waiting for? Life is short. You find a good one, you keep it. You're right. I never felt this way about any girl before.
You're
I think that's maybe why.
I honestly think, nope, I don't want to share.
I think I lost the upper hand in the relationship.
Manage.
That sucks.
It won't end the stream if it's live.
Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. You say, woman, this is what I want. This way it's going to be. And if she don't like it deep down, she'll respect it. She can't help it. It's in that DNA. Fact. Oh, well, now I want to be you. Fuck you. Hey, and if she don't respect it, she ain't someone you want to be with anyway. Okay? He's right.
I've been keeping an eye on you, Hoyt. That is your third
Options,
beer, and there
add a
was two
title
too
and
many.
description.
Set that down right
That's not what I want.
You know, I plan on having about 6 more beers. And enough tequila to drown a Mexican sea captain, woman.
Not Nevins,
Long Shadow was choking the girl and would have killed her. You murdered a higher life form for the sake of your pet.
Prohibition is a fundamental law. You decreased our numbers at a critical time in our history. Very bad. Very, very bad.
could you load Tay up? 40?
Long Shadow broke the law first. She was mine and he knew it. He would have killed her.
Is it 40?
Yeah.
Josh, too. It says it's already there. Did you do it?
No, she sent another one.
When?
At
Well, I don't know when you loaded the other one.
at 9:44.
And what was the other one from?
Earlier than that. Because she sent multiple times today. 7:30 was when it was last time.
And fed from her. Hello, human. They're tequila to drown a Mexican sea captain, woman. Excuse me. Long Shadow was choking the girl and would have killed her. You murdered a higher life form for the sake of your pets.
Alright, so the discipline of being an aggro player is you gotta know when to fold them. And that was a good spot to fold. Also a good spot to raise the button.
Very bad. Very, very bad.
Majesty. Long Shadow broke the law first. She was mine and he knew it. He would have killed her and fed from her. Hello, human. They're elements. Happens every day. He was stealing from Eric.
Sharon.
Another pot.
His
Another dry pot.
Long Shadow's
9-3 off.
was hurting my business.
I'm slowly grinding my way back to respectability.
And it was the human who exposed the Black Shadow. Would you tell him, Eric? The only reason the girl was there was because I called her. To protect your wealth. To protect my wealth, yes. Magister, she is valuable. Humans exist to serve us. There are those among us who think differently. Do you question my authority? I am the Magister, your own kind. Back your shit down.
I'm gonna try limping this time with 4-3. Rusty Socks has been a little quiet over there.
That works in your favor. And you seem to be obedient to your sheriff. For the most part. When it matters, yes, he is. Usual sentence is 5 years.
Alright, got a backdoor heart draw, got a backdoor flush draw.
During which time your body
And 2 unders to the board.
to leather and sticks. You'll probably go insane. However, I'm feeling a bit creative.
You know, I love most about him. Sideman's fine, little Cajun butt. He's good to the kids. Well, he's good to me. All the rest were fixer-uppers. But Renee, he's solid all the way to the foundation. And count on him.
When they come back and watch the highlight tape of this isn't even the best part. But like, let me create a highlight reel out of that.
Jason. I'm not about to let anything destroy that. I don't know how anyone can trust anybody these days. They're always keeping things from you, and you don't even know who people are or what they are. Well, you know what I love about Jason? Everything was just right
Come on.
on the surface. You know, you never have to wonder what
Come on,
he's
hooker.
thinking. Yeah, because he ain't thinking. Hey, girlfriend. What's up? Mira, you look great. Trying that 2000. I ain't wore it since. But it still fits you.
Alright, got position.
I've never seen you. Suck it. Suck it.
How much value can I get out of this pot?
Hey, Andy. You want a beer? I don't drink. Okay. That'd be a very interesting conversation with the man at the naked community over in Beaumont. Well, that's right. I already told you last night before you ran off.
See if my aggro reputation has paid off.
What's your
Nope.
story, Rely?
It did, but
Who's your people?
saw right through it. He must have just had I don't know what he had, a queen? Maybe just a queen?
I was on my own.
It's hard to imagine I don't get a call there with just an ace.
Where'd you go? Who took you in?
But
Need to know what your life was before you started buying up property in Bon Tom and women started getting killed.
I think I'll just complete with the ace this time. We're gonna half pot it. Small ball aggro guy at it again. Turn an ace.
Sam! Sam!
place everybody else comes from, Andy.
Ooh.
I've been checking up on you. You got no records before you moved here, nothing. No taxes, no social security, no credit card bills, no previous address.
Jesus, fuck, Andy. Don't you ever get tired of being in everybody's way?
Wow.
Listen, obviously,
Ugh.
a very serious situation, and I need your help with it right now.
Oh, that
You're on
sucks.
police business, Mr. Lightmeyer, in the middle of an important conversation.
Why did he wrap it up for you? He don't know anything, and he didn't do anything, and he doesn't give a shit. Come on, son.
That was a bad call, guys. You just saw a bad call. You're sure you put it in, right?
Quit acting like my damn boss and just fuck me, please.
Hey, did you have that exorcism?
Can't you just be a normal guy and go with it?
Because I'm not a normal guy.
Well, who the fuck cares?
Tara? No person, okay? I'm not a fucking prop for you to use every time you need to feel better.
Son, please, I'm not right.
Not the only one with demons. Well, what the fuck do you
Can you
want
check
from me?
to see Tay again,
What?
please?
I don't
What
want
do you want to do?
Can you just can you check to see, make sure Tay's money is in there?
I put it in there.
Can you take a screenshot and maybe send it to her?
Fucking kidding me? Because I didn't approve her chip request. She didn't send it before I put it in there.
Oh, okay.
Tell her to refresh her fucking app.
Chased me all the way down.
Where do I send the screenshot to?
Tay, I'll give her her last name.
I don't know if that's a
Tay McCoy.
Can I just send it to you?
That's fine. Send it to me. Oh, Smeezy12.
I know who she is. I typed in Jonte.
Okay. You Smeezy2?
I typed in Jonte.
Yeah, it's Smeezy2, right?
It's just Smeezy.
No, it's Smeezy2. Smeezy12.
She created a new one?
Yeah, she had to create a new one because she got locked out.
So she's got $40 or $80 on her other account. Are you sure you didn't put it on there earlier too?
Jesus Christ.
She's got it now?
No, I'm gonna look.
I'm typing back to 80 from the other Smeezy.
That's fine. I don't want to go on here and lie. That's all.
That's fine. I didn't know she created a new one. So I gotta write the names in now. of Andrew Long.
Hmm?
Andrew Long.
Who's that?
He's in there as like a.
You're okay. So, long story short, you put it in there.
She already had $40 in there, so I put 40 in there.
Under what is it? Smeezy 1-2.
Yeah. She's already using the money, I think, so.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, it's a boring angle. Phil. Yeah, I have like a bunch of fries. Sure. Yes.
Oh, you're off camera?
No, I'm not off camera. I'm on camera. I guess
I'm not the only one with demons. Well, what the fuck do you want from me?
fry coming. I'm sorry. Fry coming. Fries. Well, the cool thing about this is now that
I told you to keep your goddamn mouth shut. It's my good shirt. Yeah, I kept my mouth shut. My supplier, he gone. He fucking missing. And if other vampires find out that I've been selling the same shit, you understand that the same shit is gonna happen to me. You got nothing to worry about. Bitch, look, you think life is just this one fucking game that you always win, no matter how many dead folk are piling up around you. Want that? Dawn, your grandma. But I'll tell you one fucking thing, I ain't gonna be next, bitch. Oh, my mama grave, motherfucker, I ain't gonna be next. Fuck me. You have no nest. Prefer to consort with humans.
there we go.
Seem to have lost all sense of our priorities. William Compton below us. For life.
Oh, okay, man.
Put me in the coffin, Register. I would go willingly.
This is the first time I ever snuck out. I just wanted to go to Ash's party. I only ever get to go to his choir.
Yeah. Here it is.
I won't say a word to Mom and Daddy or anybody, please.
Ace Queen and Ace Queen.
There's no help for you, child.
Gonna change the thumbnail.
Can you give a dog a rib bone?
Huh?
Can you give a dog a rib bone?
I don't know. I guess so. Alright, this might be a shoving situation. One thing with aggro players, and it's no longer a shoving situation because Princess went all in. No thanks. No thanks. Alright, obviously this is an obvious shoving situation. No, it's not. I'm going to take a flop here. I could pick up the equity here. Ooh, final table bubble. I would much rather prefer to level up because I kind of need these points. Of course, they don't know that. So maybe a little bit more gun shy around the bubble. At the same time, I do need to double up. That probably wouldn't have been a bad time to shove. Oh, but I need the points. Ugh. Frustrating part about this game. Alright, let's do one. Yes, queen. A one-trick pony. That's me. Friends of Greg and Jenny actually put me on with this. I'm very interested. I'm in the group now. Can you explain this more to me? Where's the tables? Is there set times to play?
If you wanted to see him, then we should have just talked about it first.
I don't need your fucking permission.
Jason, if we don't trust each other, how is he ever going to trust us?
This ain't a game, woman, and I don't want you ending up dead.
Oh, God, Jason, come on. He's going to kill us.
No, he won't. Now let him go. Don't even try to fucking stop me.
Please, don't.
Get out of here. God damn. Well, I'm coming. I'm coming. You tell me what I can't kill. If you want to torture anyone, torture me.
Torture? This? I don't think so. I could show you torture if you like.
No. No, I was wrong. If you want to torture anyone, torture me.
Torture?
Hey, could you put some cash tables up?
I don't think so.
And we need some more cash tables in Omaha. So, for those that, I hesitate to talk about this on the YouTubes. Felt you crew! Representing with the Phil IV. Alright. Alright, Tank. I'm shoving on you, buddy. I know he's going to eventually wake up with a hand. And the longer he thinks about it, like right there, it's fine. This is like the new way of being aggro. Instead of stabbing at every pot, I just go all in each hand. Added?
I could show you torture if you like.
Yeah. No, I was wrong to speak.
You can quit stalling. What you see in this cow, Mr. Compton, is
Man,
merely a response
talk
to
about a
something
roller coaster of
quite primitive,
craziness.
capable of feeling
All the way up to about 40K,
You know that.
down to about 8K,
Lisa.
and now I'm building, and now I have like 18.8, almost 19.
According to our records, you've never been a maker, is that right?
Yes.
The old 7 deuce, not shoving with this hand.
Yes.
Did you get any tables up?
Yeah, put 'em up. There's more sauce over here for the rib.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, tank, tank, tank. Why are you tanking, tank? Why is tank tanking?
The following is intended only for mature
Here's the sauce.
Viewer discretion advised.
Okay.
And sauce on there.
Sauce on your what?
Thing.
What thing?
I'm a shapeshifter.
Jesus, what the hell is it?
Snake juice. What's there?
I'm gonna end this.
Time.
Wears off.
I'll tune a little bit later, but I just wanted to give you a glimpse into the life of an aggro player.
One of you must die.
Nice place to go on vacation. Do I want to live there?
I have a speech tonight.
It can be too stressful. Until next time, Felton Selters.